Hello? Do I sound okay? I'll turn the music off. Am I all like binaural? Hang on, I feel like I'm not looking at you guys. That's better. Am I doing the whole thingy? This sounds all cozy and nice. I have to do my ASMR voice. How's it going? Am I sounding alright, or is it all just like mono audio? I'm genuinely not sure. Are we all good? How are you guys today? I hope you're nice. I hope you've had a good day. Or some of you might be morning, I'm not sure. Seems fine. Okay, okay. As long as it sounds like it's in like either ear for you guys, that's all that matters. I have my pop filter away to make it all mouth soundy. But hello, I said I wanted to do another ASMR, so I thought we'd do that. But we're gonna do a little different. Um, I'm not asking if you can hear. I know that I can see it in OBS. I'm asking if it sounds like I'm using my ASMR mic. But it occurs to me that some of you guys might not be listening to this with headphones, which might make that kind of difficult. But we're going to do something a little different. I'm getting a bit nervous about the donathon, so basically I'm going to whore myself out tonight. It sounds bad. That's a bit extreme. Basically, if you donate any amount and leave what you want me to say or do in the throne message, I will do it. Or you could say it was you and we'll go on the honor system. And I'll do that trigger within reason. I'm not gonna read it out if it's like absurdly offensive or like gonna get me banned off Twitch or YouTube. It could be a little spicy though if you want it to. We're all adults here. But I'm not gonna like, simulate intercourse, but it would mean a lot because I really want to pay Irie. So if you do, I have my little like throne notifications up in another window, and if they come through, yeah. Also, I hope I did it right, but I tried to turn off the sound that the throne donor makes for this because I don't think it works very well for an ASMR because it makes that big cha-ching noise. So hopefully I've muted it. It's really difficult to mute. Throne really need to like fix their what would you call it? It's not really a widget. I guess a widget? They really need to fix because it's very like it's not hard to do, but it's like a lot more cumbersome than it should be. There really should just be a button in Throne that's like turn off sound, but you can't do that. You have to like go into OBS and do it. Thanks. But yeah, so whatever you want, I'll do it. It doesn't have to be an obscene amount of money either. Just even $1 or $2 would be happy, but I would really, really like to pay my mama, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, otherwise, we'll have a little chat tonight about what's been going on. Sorry I've been gone the last 2 days. I wasn't planning on it, but I've been very tired because my cortisol levels have been all out of whack because as you guys may know, I had a job interview this week. I think it went okay. It was pretty standard for what they are. They're like behavioral questions and stuff. It was my boss and another one of my coworkers and a guy I didn't know who was from a different team sitting around a table with notebooks, and they just asked me things. The problem with me is that I'm a bit too honest, and some of the answers I worried were a little bit like it made me show a bit of weakness, and I forget that in a job interview you kind of can lie, but I didn't want to lie. I told a story about yeah, honesty is goaded. Like I did have to say, hey, I at one point they asked me about like a difficult situation or something, and I did basically my answer ended up being I don't know if I made the right call in the end. Because it was a very difficult one and basically either was a lose-lose situation. I can tell you guys about it. I'm not going to get in trouble, but as some of you may know, before I had my current job, which I don't talk about because it's very difficult to talk about, on stream. I worked in a museum, and there was a day where I had to give a tour to this couple. And the important thing about these tours is because of something we had like an agreement with another local business. These tours, when they started, were on like a time crunch, so they could only go for 45 minutes from when they started, unless I guess the people agreed to get there earlier, because they had to be somewhere else at a certain time as like part of the tour package. It was a really bad system, and I'm glad they got rid of it because um, it made a nightmare. Because if the other like company fucked up, it looked bad on us because it was like our tour, and we get all the complaints, even if like it was out of our hands. It was very stupid, but you know, they all say if you want something done right, do it yourself. This was the thing. Anyway, this couple had booked and they came in, and it became very clear to me very, very quickly that the woman was definitely on something. She'd like had some really delicious candy before the tour, if you know what I mean. I don't know if YouTube is gonna get angry at me. Um, and she was acting very erratically, and because of that, it became very difficult to give a tour to someone in that kind of headspace. Because they had a tendency to wander off, and she wanted to take a photo of literally every square inch of the building. Um, I don't know if it was her husband or her boyfriend or brother, but it was like a young woman and a man, and he was very talkative. He kept asking me questions about ancient Egypt, which our museum has nothing to do with. That was not what it specialized in, and I know very little about ancient Egypt. I know probably just like the basic stuff, but he really liked ancient Egypt, and I love a hyperfixation. I love a special interest, but I couldn't really talk about it. So that also was taking away from the very strict time limit. I had my phone with me when I did these, so I could keep track of my time. But this woman would just walk off, and she took photos, and she would touch things she wasn't supposed to. And it became very, very stressful to give a tour to someone. Then I was like, I am very conscious of the time. If I don't get them somewhere, this is going to be really, really bad. But I don't have time to give them all of the information that I want to as a guide, because yeah, it would be like if we were playing like a game that was a time trial, and we had a chatter guys here who kept asking me questions when I was trying to, because I'm very like easily distracted. So I started to admittedly kind of having to rush the tour at the end. I was like, come on guys, like come on, like kind of hurrying these people along. And at the end of it, my boss did get an angry email, but I explained to her what happened, and she was completely on my side. I had a really, really cool boss at the time, and then she left, and I got a dickhead at that place. But yeah, so I told that story, and I was like, and they asked like, what was the outcome? And I said, honestly, I don't know if I made the right call. It was a lose-lose situation, because either I had to rush this tour and I did not want to, I wanted to deliver a good product, or these people did not, end up where they were supposed to be. It was, which probably, in my opinion, would have been worse. I feel like I didn't word it so well um in the interview, but that was the example I gave. Like, sometimes you need to make a difficult choice, and sometimes you're not gonna make the right one. I hope that didn't make me look too weak. I'm very nervous. They said I should know like Monday or Tuesday. I really want the job, guys. I really, really do. The ending was quite positive. I asked some questions at the end that they seemed pretty impressed with. And I got the questions of like, what's my I do think that is what the question was looking for, though. I hope so. I don't know if I answered it as well as I could have been. I could have done. Um but yeah, sometimes you've got to make a bad call. The problem is that my current position is very, very different from a museum tour guide, but it's, transferable skills. And they said you can share stuff from any job you've worked. It's just getting some examples down. It was clear what the right answer was. It probably wouldn't have. The thing is that the guy asked me like, what was the outcome, and I feel like he was looking for like, did you make the right call? And I was like, I don't know if I did, because the people were still upset at the end. But like, what was I supposed to do, kind of thing. But I can't say like, what was I supposed to do in a job interview. It was difficult. It was difficult, but otherwise, I think I did alright. There were questions about like, do you prefer Charlotte, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Hello, welcome in, guys. Welcome to the butchery. How was your stream? What were you doing? Hi, sorry I'm talking all Limbus Company. Oh, that's the game Lazu told me to play, and now Lazu's freaking dead. Linaris Faye, thank you for the follow. Thank you for becoming livestock. Ah, I miss Lazu. Anyway, welcome in, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Lulu. I am a butcher sheep VTuber. I like all things a little bit spooky, a little bit cute. Thank you, Divinity Rose. Thank you. Sorry I'm talking in a weird voice. We are doing ASMR at the moment. I'm doing my binaural thing. This is kind of a new thing for me, but my new mic has a binaural feature, so I thought we'd start doing it. I'm currently hosting a donathon for my 3.0 model. If you donate any amount at all during the stream, I will do any trigger that you want or say anything that you want me to say. I really, really want to fund my new model. I got a whip back this week from my new mama, and it's absolutely beautiful. If you guys want to stick around for the ASMR, it's gonna be pretty low key. We're just having a yap, but I'm using the it's supposed to be dangerous. I know. I'm desperate. I'm not gonna read out anything that's gonna. If someone asks me to read something that's like grossly homophobic or racist or anything, I will just say no. You know, I did give that disclaimer. I'll within reason. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do that. Hydrate. I don't have any water with me. I'll filter feed like SpongeBob in that one episode. I probably should go grab some water. But thank you. I will hydrate. I'll go grab some water in a second. As I was saying, if you guys need to go, if you need to go eat, sleep, whatever it may be, you're not chained to the stream. But we would love to have you here. If you want to stick around again, this is like ASMR Lulu. I'm very low key. I'm just sitting here in some like comfy loungewear. I'm just chilling with my livestock. But yeah, I hope you had fun with your stream, Charlotte. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's very easy. I need to loop in my game because I keep trusting people to drive me. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Linares. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's very easy to wonder when you've had more time to. Yeah, I know. But they did like my questions at the end, and I felt pretty good. When maybe that was just like everyone gets that answer who gets to the interview stage, but they did ask me things like, when can you start? But because I already technically work in that position just in a temp capacity, I was just like immediately, like I could start tomorrow. It like literally wouldn't change anything. And like the salary expectations and stuff. I've never had a job where I get paid a salary before. It feels very, very adult. Very fancy. But yeah, I'm really gunning for it, so yeah, but I know can you tell you've pretty much got the job. Really? But I thought they would ask. But that was like they did ask me if I had any like. I never thought about it that way. I don't know, but maybe they just ask everyone that. Like they did ask me if I had any like what do you call it? Like obligations in the next few months, like if I'm planning on like going on holiday. And the answer was no, interviewed. I mean, like again, the person doing, for a bit of backstory, if you came for the raid, the person doing my interview is my current boss. I'm basically just a position opened up in my current team that is essentially what I do now, slightly different, but I work at that job as a contracted temp worker. But I really like the job. I've had it for about 11 months and it's like the best job ever. So I basically just applied. Lucky Medic, thank you for the follow. Thank you for becoming livestock. Yeah. They said it won't ask you when you can start. Really? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm not someone who has a lot of confidence. I don't know. But the thing is that it's like a really cutthroat job. I don't know. I'll know Monday, Tuesday. But the thing is that I know they interviewed, I think, 7 people, including me, from like the pool of like full applicants. I've always understood that some basic information gathering tends to be common interview step, just to prevent from having to ask again later. Everything always happening. I'm like, all good, Charlotte. No worries. I know how it is. Sometimes you have to raid for a reason. Mm. But yeah, I mean, if they did ask, we'll see. But it would be really nice. I really love my job. And it would be really cool, and I get more money. You do. I'm just scared. I'm. This is gonna sound very very cynical, very doom and gloom, but I'm not someone who's used to things like working out. I'm very like I will always I don't like setting myself up for disappointment. So I will always picture the worst case scenario. um yeah, it's gonna be real awkward though if they don't give it to me and then it's like for the next like 3 months I'm in the office and I'm like with the two other people that they do give because there's two positions going that are at the same one. They just are gonna get two people to do it. And I'm like, wow, hi. And then they're going to be like, hey, Lulu, because you know all this stuff, can you like train these people? And I'll be like, sure, train them for a job that I wanted. That'll be fun. That happened at my last job, the hell one, the museum one. I like trained. This person was my friend, so I wasn't upset, but like I'd been there a lot longer than her, and I trained her to do this specific task, and then they hired to like essentially do that task all the time, and I applied and she got it and I didn't, and she would come to me with questions about the thing and I was very annoyed. That place sucked. But at least it was to my friend who was a very lovely person. Like she did deserve it, so there was no hard feelings to her, but it was very harsh feelings between me and uh the higher ups there. But I actually, oh my gosh, I ran into one of my old coworkers today while I was getting lunch. There's this little cafe near my work, and I go there like once a week for lunch because they did this one chicken sandwich, and it's like the best sandwich. So I went there and got that for my lunch today. And when I walked in, she was there with I guess her own work team, and she saw me come in the door, and we looked, and I think because it'd been so long, both of us kind of like had those things where you, like you know someone's face, but you don't know where from, but you're like, oh my god. So we both had this stare off and then we both smiled because we realized who we were. And so when I went up to order at the counter, I was standing in line. There was a woman in front of me who had a very specific order for eggs benedict, so she was taking a really long time. Like obviously she had it a very specific way. I don't know, it wasn't like in like a grumpy Karen way. It was just like because I saw her like laugh with the guy at the checkout, but it was just checkout. Is that what you say when it's like a like at the cash register? You know, the checkout sounds like it was a supermarket. It wasn't. It was a cafe. But yeah, she was ordering an eggs benny, and she was like, "The egg cannot be too hard," and it was like it was very, I found it kind of amusing. Anyway, and my old coworker came up to me. I'll call her. I'm gonna give her a fake name. We'll call her Jane. Jane came up to me and she was like, hello, oh my gosh, and we gave each other a hug, and she's like, what are you doing now? And it's like, oh, I work at this place, and she was like, oh, I work at this place, and we actually talked about the place we used to work, and it was very much like I was like, oh, I actually talked to someone from there a while ago, it's like, it's still bad, and she was like, oh, well, at least everyone who got out is doing better, and I'm like, yeah, literally everyone is who I've talked to from my old job. You guys are okay. Oh, this is a really weird ASMR. I was gonna do like light GF experience, and it's just me complaining about my job, which to be fair is very realistic GF experience, because if you have a partner, like when you both get home from work, you're both just gonna bitch about like your job, right? Like that's kind of how it works. Hello, I have to remember I have the binaural powers, so I can get all up in your ear. But yeah, I'm asking. So, do you guys really think if my boss asked those questions at the end of the interview, I might have got it? Don't get my hopes up. What if she tells me on Monday I didn't get it? Because what if there were two people who applied who were just like fantastic? You know, like I don't want to like. It's not bragging because it's not the job I have yet, but like it's a yeah, working woman tired POV, your tired wife comes home from work and complains at you ASMR. I did have kind of Not a rough day at work, just like one of those, sometimes you just are tired for no reason. I think it's just, again, as I had the interview, I was a bundle of nerves. So my cortisol levels are all out of whack. So I've been trying to, like, I had a nap after work today to kind of get myself um, back on track. But it's the weekend now, it's Friday here, so we're gonna relax. Also, it's 2 weeks exactly till my birthday. I was gonna have the ASMR go to the ASMR, the donathon go to my birthday, but there's no real reason I can't just go on longer, so maybe we'll just keep doing it, but I can't do it forever. Once again, if you want to trigger, guys, please, I really want to see that bar move. Please. I really want to fund my model. That's why we're doing the Sternathon. It would be a really, it would make me really happy. I hate e-bigging, but please. Actually, I'm on my knees. Well, wanting for a catalytic, so this is nice and comfy. That's all good. That's all good. Mm. Do, do, do. Can I tell you something I saw that I thought was really funny, but it was like way too niche. I feel like I feel like it's too niche, but I'm gonna explain it to you guys anyway. I saw an edit. You know that song? I think it's a Bob Burnham song where it's like, if I could be anybody, dead or alive, I would wanna be my dad. You know that one? But the edit was done to Ilya from Heated Rivalry, and instead it was his mum in 1985. But the person that they'd edited to be his mum was Katia, like the drag queen. Does anyone like? Is that too niche? Because that's like, I mean, I've only watched one episode of Heated Rivalry. I don't know if it was. I liked it, like it was good, but also like I did kind of feel like I was just sort of watching softcore porn, and I was like, is, should I maybe like, I don't know. Does anyone else get that, or is that like way too niche? I thought it was really funny, but I feel like I think I I feel like you have to be like a very specific person to get why that's funny. Because like some people were like, "Who are you talking about?" And like, I thought it was funny. Okay. Yeah. Do you know what isn't funny? Do you know what isn't fucking funny? Guys, do you know what's fucking not funny? That I don't have a Switch 2 and can't play Procopia. And I can't buy one because all my fun money at the moment is going towards this fucking debut. I I paid off some of the stuff that I'm working on. I was like, ah, oh, no, Switch 2. I am so sad. Guys, I am so sad. I'm like the biggest Pokemon fan and I can't play it. I'll have to get one eventually because Pokemon Winds and Waves will come out and I can't not play a new mainline Pokemon on release day, especially one that actually looks pretty good. What starter are you picking in Wind and Waves? I think we've had this chat. I haven't decided. I don't like deciding until the final Evo because every gen I always change. The only time for the last, like, since Gen 5, the only time that I've looked at my starter and stuck with that is twice, which was Gen 5 and 6. It was Snivy, and I knew I wanted Snivy, and Snivy to this day remains like my favorite starter ever. And then I saw Superior, and I was like, yeah, it's perfect. And then Fennekin, I picked. I kind of wish Delphox looked a little different, but I like Delphox. Even I like, yeah, one of my old like friends, she messaged me and she was like, I want to. I know she likes Animal Crossing, and she's like, I really want to play Pokopia. Yeah, I decided after the final. And then in Gen 7 Alola, my original choice was Litten, and then I saw Incineroar, and then I projectile vomited. I really don't like Incineroar, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're an Incineroar fan. I have a lot of friends who are, like, different reasons, but I don't like Incineroar. I don't. I didn't want the cute little like little kitten to turn into a giant bara furry with that shoots fire from his crotch. Like I really didn't want that. And that's what we got. Like of all of the Alola start, like I like all the Alola starters a lot. Like Rowlet is an owl, a little round owl with a bow tie. How can you not love that? But Poplio, even though I thought Poplio was really cute, it was definitely my least favorite. But then it's the one I picked now. Primarina is like the best. I love Primarina so much. So I never really. And then I'm gonna be honest, I don't like any of the Galar starters. I don't like any of the Gen 8 starters. Um, I picked Score Bunny. I like Score Bunny. I think when I first saw them, I wanted Sobble, and then I saw Inteleon, and I'm like, no, it, no. Grookey Girl on me. I was just like, I guess we already had Chimchar, and I was like, why is there another monkey? I like Rillaboom. Rillaboom is cool. He's like a big gorilla with a drum. Boom, boom. That's pretty good, right? Boom, boom, boom. He's cool. They're cool. And then Gen 9. To be fair, I think I kind of knew I wanted Sprigatito from the beginning. And I did end up picking it. I really like Marascarada. It's weird that I don't like Incineroar, but I like Marascarada. I think I just find Incineroar like too beefy. Masquerada is still like humanoid, but like in kind of a cunty way. um yeah. I don't know. And so the new ones at the moment I probably like Brout the most just because I find it so silly. But it could very well change because I like all three of them a lot. Like Pombon is so cute. It's a little Pomeranian, and I really like Gekwa. It's cool. It's surprising that they're doing another Gecko. Like I guess Trico was forever ago. That was like 7 generations ago. But it's still like that's a very specific animal to have two of. Like with Grookey and Chimchar, yeah, they're both monkeys, but they're like different based on different species of monkeys. Like their final evolutions, and Fernape is like an ape, right? It's like a spider monkey, maybe. I don't know exactly what monkey Infernape is based on, but like it's not a gorilla, right? Rillaboom is a gorilla. If it's and Infernape's not a gorilla. But then we've got Gekwa, and Gekwa's a gecko, and Trico's a gecko. So I'm hoping Gekwa's final evo is different from. And then like it wasn't that long ago we had Sobble. I know Sobble is like is Sobble like a chameleon? What is Sobble based on? The curly tail makes me think chameleon, but I don't think it's a chameleon. Does anyone know? So far, dog is fave with bird close second. Yeah. Gekwa's the most interesting looking. I feel like Gekwa's evolution's gonna be really cool. I'm just scared that Pombon is gonna stand up. I don't want Pombon to stand up. I just want a big, fluffy doggo. That's all I want. Pombon is very cute. I'm talking too slow. Anyway. What can I do to incentivize you guys for the donathon? It would mean a lot to me. Please. What else has been going on? What's new with you guys? That's how my week's been going. Oh, that and just watching every possible video on the Milo Winter situation because I'm so intensely fascinated with it. By the way, is it too quiet for you guys? Do I need to put some BGM on? I just feel like having BGM and an ASMR is weird. Like, do I? Is there anything you want me to do? Maybe I need to talk softer. Oh, see, I didn't mute it. I didn't mute it. I don't know how to mute that sound. I'm so sorry. But thank you. Oh, can you show me what the person said so I can do the trigger? There we go. Swirl. Swirl, would you like me to do anything? Say anything, do anything, anything at all. Hi, Swirl. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. I really wish that sound would mute because that's what I wanted you to not make that big sound during an ASMR. See, it was difficult to mute. I couldn't even figure it out. I have you muted in OBS in the audio mixer and you still went rude. Let me see if I can figure this out because if anyone else gives anything it's going to keep doing that and that's very annoying for an ASMR. And I don't want it to do that. But I don't know how to stop it from making that noise. Integrations. Because you can't do it. Gift overlay. Because you can't do it within. Yeah, change volume alert. Tell some trivia. Oh, trivia. Okay, since we're talking about Pokemon, I'm gonna tell you a real sad fact. So, this was before Detective Pikachu, but it was apparently said by the creator of Pokemon that, again, before Detective Pikachu came out, he said if Pokemon was ever to go live action, there can never be any live action portrayal of Professor Oak. And the reason for that is because the only person that he wanted to play Professor Oak was Robin Williams. That fact makes me so sad. Sorry, I told a sad fact. Do take that with a grain of salt. That's just what I've heard. Wouldn't that have been perfect casting for Professor Oak too? I think about that a lot. I think about that like all the time. That makes me so sad. Sorry I made you all sad. I'm sad too. Why was that the first fact? I know we were talking about Pokemon, but geez, Lulu. Yeah, how do I stop it from making that really big obnoxious sound? Not on Twitch. Okay, maybe I don't think I can mute it from doing that. So what if I also do that? Okay. Next time someone contributes, we'll see if it makes the noise, because otherwise I genuinely have no idea how you're supposed to stop it from making that sound. I don't know if you can. Was that a good fact? Donate for more really fun facts from Lulu. I thought you would have liked like an ASMR trigger. Like if you want like kisses or something. Have you guys been good this week though? Have you been chill? I feel like I should put some music on. I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna make it like kind of quiet. Let me know if that doesn't really work with like the ASMR thing. It just felt very eerily silent. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I have no idea how to get rid of that sound. Let's Throne, please show me who sent it so I can thank them. Sorry, was that just you again? Thank you, Sorrel. Thank you so much. What else would you like me to say? Again, I really want it to stop making that sound. I don't know how I'm supposed to mute it from stop it from doing that. That is the Donathon bar, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know how to mute it. Hello, the silent Ronin. So cute. I really should set up. I have Emo Lab. Do some triggers. Okay. Do you want like a what would I do for a trigger? I could do like. Does it work if I do like the ear rubbing? Wait, I'm probably better to like turn off the music if I do this. Also, yes, I know it's super loud. I've been trying to figure it out. I've been trying to figure out how to mute it. This is what we've been discussing for the past 20 minutes because I don't know how. I know it's super loud and I have it muted in OBS and I don't know how to turn it off. It's not good for an ASMR and I don't know what to do. Throne. Does that work? The ear rubbing? I don't know. Is that good? Okay, I'm gonna try and figure out how to turn this alert off. Because now someone's complained about it and now I feel self-conscious. I know it's mute throne alert in stream because muting it in OBS does not work. Yeah, how to adjust the volume of browser source alert? Add throne. Create you. Copy. Okay, yeah, that's the browser call. Control. Change settings. Maybe if I go Donathon. Can I like mute it? Sorry, and find the browser source. Under monitor. Volume. Monitor. Monitor only mute output. Okay, that might have fixed it. If anyone donates, if you want a trigger, we'll test it. If that doesn't mute the sound alert, I genuinely don't know how to. I don't think it's possible. It should not be that. Throne, it should not be that difficult to just mute an alert. That's ridiculous. Why can't I just go into the thing I used to control it within Throne and just hit like a button that's like change volume? Like you can do that in like Ko-fi and stuff if you have Ko-fi alerts on. I don't understand why I can't do it. Like everything is muted for this browser source. Unless the... Wait a minute. Hang on. No, I know why it didn't work. I'm so stupid. Hang on. Don't donate right now. No, it's because I muted the wrong thing. Oh my god, I forgot they're two different alerts. Where is that one gone? No, gift alert. There we go. I forget that the Donathon bar and the alert are different things, so I muted the Donathon bar. So if anyone donates anything to the Donathon now, we'll see if it makes a sound now. Because I was doing the right thing, I just muted the wrong source because I'm stupid. Donate to my Donathon so I can go back to fucking school. I'm such a moron. I was like, why is it still so loud? I was like looking and I'm like, don't know. And I'm like, oh wait, gift alert is a separate source in OBS. I just snorted. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm so stupid, man. Guys, I'm so dumb. I don't want to pressure anyone to donate, but if anyone did, I just want to see if that actually fixed it. Because if it does, I'm gonna feel really stupid. I mean, I figured it out, if so. But, like, seriously? Yeah, so, yeah, I can probably, like, hang on, Donathon properties. I can get you, that's just gonna create more clutter in OBS, okay. Was it? No, because then the alert would come up. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on my throne alerts. Surya Kitana, thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming live. So, it's, thank you so much. Welcome. No, that's so real. I've redone OBS edits multiple times and I've learned to be extremely meticulous about grouping sources because it's way easier to do things like that. I have a lot of sources. I should just, but even if I hit, maybe I could just group, I should, oh, if I group these, that would work. Maybe that would be good. Anyway, I have some group. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Mm. I want to be hugged. I can give you a hug. I don't know how to do that. I'm a VTuber. I can't move my arms. I can get closer. It's just hi. By the way, if anyone's new and you're wondering why I have post-it notes, it's one of our donathon goals. Not goals, incentives. If you donate so much, I will have you on me for the rest of the donathon. That's why I'm all decorated. Do some triggers. I could do some triggers. Hi. I like doing that. Does the rubbing work? I still don't know if this works. Does that work as a hug? Or is it annoying? I got my nails done a week ago, so they're all like gelled. They're very pretty. They're sky nails. I need to tell you guys about this. So I tried a new nail salon because I don't know, I'd heard good things about it in my city, and this one, when you go, they give you like a complimentary like drink. They have a little menu, and I ordered this one that they had. It was a really hot day, so I got it was like a soda, and I really want to DM them on Instagram and ask them what it was because it's like it was genuinely like maybe the most delicious, refreshing beverage I have ever had. Like, it's like when you think about having like a perfect cold, crisp, fruity beverage, that's like the taste you dream of, and I've never been able to like capture that in a like it was the best beverage I've ever drank, and I couldn't ask for another one because I don't think they charge for them. Like it just is complimentary with your nails. So I want to go back and ask them like what it was, whether it was like one they bought or if they made it. I don't know. I need to know. All I know is that she asked me at the end if I wanted some collagen powder in it, but I tasted it before and collagen powder doesn't have like a flavor. Also, I don't think like ingesting collagen actually does anything. I just did it to be like bougie, but I said yes, but I don't think that like helps with your, skin elasticity in any way. It was the best thing I've ever drank, and I can't stop thinking about it. Hang on, I'll turn my red eyes off. I feel like they're kind of scary. Hi. Soft Lulu now. I have. Guys, have you watched the new Gorillas, like the short film, the music video for their new album? Please, please go watch it. I'm not even like a Gorillas super fan. I like the Gorillas, but the reason is because like it's all done with like hand drawn animation and it's absolutely breathtaking, and it's a giant middle finger to AI. It's so good. Like even if you don't listen to the Gorillas, I just really recommend as a piece of artwork to check out what's it called, the mountain, the moon cave, and the sad god. I think that's what it's called because it's named after three of the songs from the album. I really like the moon cave. It's a really good song. It's really catchy. It's nice. It's very nice. Oh my god, guys. We're nearly at 69%. Gibbs, thank you for the follow, Gibbs. Thank you for becoming livestock. Yeah. I need new music to listen to. Has anyone been listening to anything good? I started listening to Sleep Token. I know some people are like, oh, that's not real metal. And I'm like, I'm not listening to its metal. I'm listening to it because I like the music of Sleep Token. I haven't like looked up anything about the lore. I understand the concept behind the band that they don't do, like they don't show their faces. Oh, they're like VTubers. And they like don't do any like spoken like recorded interviews. They'll only do them in like written word because they don't want anyone to hear their like speaking voices. Um and no one knows who they are. They just go by like, I think the main singer is like, he goes by like Vessel. Um and there's like lore because apparently there's like a some YouTuber I watched talked about it. It's like they have a deity called Sleep that they, I guess, worship, and their music is how they worship, but there's all this lore with it. I think that's pretty cool. I made the mistake though of mentioning that I liked Sleep Token to my friend who really likes the band Ghost, and I guess that those bands have like fandom beef. Um, so that was annoying. I was like, when he was like, he said something, and I was like, don't, we're not having this discussion. I like the music of both bands. This is the discussion we're having. I'm not getting into a fandom war with you about this. Fuck off. Thank you for the hijack game. I don't have any water here. Shall I go grab some water? Is that like a good trigger? I'm very new to ASMR. If there's people who are coming in because they're like, oh, new ASMR VTuber. I do this like occasionally now. I guess this is a thing I do because my mic has a feature, but I could do some water. But anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to find new music to listen to. I do like Sleep Token. Their music's very good. I'm just like, it's interesting. It it's interesting now because now that I feel like I say like I like it, apparently it's like a whole thing where people get weird about it. So the band haven't done anything. I find that so exhausting these days, where like everything has to have like a moral high ground, you know? Like I can say like who my favorite VTuber is, and sometimes I get like side eyed kind of thing, and it's like okay. Like obviously there are people out there who do genuine. Good night, James. Thank you for stopping by. You know there are people who obviously have done genuinely terrible things, and I am gonna side eye you if you. Um, I just came up closer to my mic. Was I whispering? I don't know. What's wrong with the whispering? It's easy to talk like this, but I worry it's too loud. Is it too loud? I'm still learning how to do this. But I don't know. You know, there are people who've done genuinely disgusting things. Like if you say you like Harry Potter, I'm gonna side eye you just because of like the woman who created it. But you know, um, if it's someone that has done anything, but you just think it's cringe and you get all weird about it, I'm like, okay, you're not a very fun person, are you? What happened to Whimsy? We were. Oh, I didn't. we were talking about a job before. How I'm, like my interview. If there's one thing that gives points against me, it's that um, I am very Lulu stream. No shouting, Guardian. Okay, quiet. This is ASMR. It's calm. It's calm. ASMR. On triggers donate. Hypnotism. Oh, we could do a hypnotism stream. I don't think I want to do that. Mm. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I'm a bit too like whimsical for an office space, I find. Uh, because I am annoying. No, because I don't know. I I like fun stuff. I like color. I like so I'll like I have like my Oshi puppy like tied to my bag, or sometimes it's my little plush Shisa in a Maho Shoujo outfit that Marlo got me. Because they're very precious. Like they dangle off my bag, and it's just funny having an office. But last week after I went and got my nails done, I remembered that in the bottom of like my work bag where I keep my laptop and stuff, I have like pens and highlighters for the notes I take, but they're all kind of just loose in the bottom of my bag. And I was like, this isn't really on. It's kind of annoying to have to dig them out every time. I need a pencil case. So I went to buy one. I went into Wickles, New Zealand book and stationery stockist. The only one that I could find was a Sanrio one that's like pink with candy on it and has Hello Kitty and My Melody and Kuromi and Cinnamoroll on it. And I love Sanrio, and I have a Cinnamoroll Ike Eveland on my rest in peace on my desk here, for God's sake. But like it's just really funny bringing that into like a very serious office space. I don't know. No one said anything, but it's like bright pink, like obnoxiously pink. And I just sit it on my desk. I just think it's funny. I wonder if anyone's silently judging me. I don't know. I like cute things. And it was also the only pencil case I could find for like a reasonable price. So I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg on it, just a pencil. Like I would have been happy with just like a plain one. I just needed something to keep my highlighters in. But I had to get the Sanrio one. And I like Sanrio, but it just feels very weird in an office space. I don't know. I'm worried like it I don't think like no one cares, but sometimes I worry it's a bit unprofessional. I'm thinking about that drink again, the one from my nail salon. Seriously, what did they put in it? I think it wasn't collagen powder, guys. I think they put crack in it. It was like a white powder. Maybe it was cocaine, and that's why I was so obsessed with it. Oh my goodness. I should do more triggers. Again, if you have a specific trigger or phrase you want me to say, you can donate to my 3.0 model donathon. I just saw some more people were coming in, so yeah. Does this do anything? Last time people were saying this was nice, the rubbing, but I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone want any like specific triggers? I could like lick the mic or something. I don't think I want to lick the mic. I'm just humming the Moon Cave. It's a really good song. Gorillaz is such a cool band. I don't know. I think it's cool. We talked about music before. Is anyone else listening to anything cool lately? Does anyone in chat know what my favorite band is? Not counting Swirl, because Swirl will know. I know Swirl's here. Sorrel, you can't say. Someone else can guess what my favorite band is. Someone who's not as OG. What are we gonna do this weekend? I want to play a bit more Cult of the Lamb. We might do that maybe tomorrow. Not sure. I was gonna play Yep Yep with some people, but I don't know if that's confirmed. Hang on, I'm gonna do some typing ASMR. I'm gonna see. Because if so, that'll probably be Sunday. But I don't know. It. Yep Yep. Are we still keen for this weekend? I had a few people play. I really Essie wanted to play, and I haven't played a game with Essie in so long, and I miss her. I miss Essie so much. So I might do Yep Yep with some friends. I'd like to get back to Disco Elysium next week because I do want to play more. I just had to take a break from a game that requires big brain. Anyway, it's been about an hour, guys. I might head off. I want to do some writing. I've been really having fun writing again. I actually I'm not gonna promote it until I have stuff on it, but I actually made like a writer talk like TikTok, and I had to upload it today, and then TikTok kept messing it up, so I just deleted it. I'm gonna redo it. But yeah, and it's gonna be, I don't even know if I will promote it because it's gonna be completely separate from my VTubing. Like I'm not gonna like it's not VTuber Lulu on this account. It's gonna be like very different, and it might not be. I don't know if it'll be worth it because I know like you guys probably don't want to interact with like essentially me like hanging around on book talk, but I find the community kind of endearing since I've been reading a lot. Um, yeah. Also, I nearly have finished the book I'm currently reading, but I'm wondering if question if you're into like my butchery book reviews, because the one I'm reading is the first in a series and I do want to stick with the full series. I want to read the whole thing. Would you guys rather I like review the Hollow Boys as all 5 books rather than just the first one? Because I have heard the first one is the weakest. But I hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Portia. Thank you for the hip pat. I'm going to be wrapping up soon anyway, so that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot I had that on. I love it. I have my wrapping up. Not like that. No, I've been live for like an hour. At least I want to do this for like 4 hours, but it's late. I missed the whole stream. I mean, I guess it was just some sort of weird alert. How did you find out I went live? Now I'm like, this is curious for like algorithmic things for me. Maybe I could. I mean, do you guys want me to stay live for longer? Do you guys want me to do that? I can. I don't know. I could do more ASMR stuff. I don't have to go. I could stay for a little bit longer. Back to Twitch until you were live. I've been live for like an hour. I mean, that's not very. An hour is not a very long stream at all. But I don't know. How long do people usually do co-working while writing? What about the difference between whole series and individual book reviews? Discord. I need to do more stuff in the Discord, guys. I feel like we're a little bit didge. You are allowed to just like yep there and make friends. You don't have to wait for me to talk, by the way. I want to see like your art and your I want to see your yeah, if you want to know when I go live, I have alerts on, and the only thing that annoys me, and I don't know how to fix this, is the YouTube alert goes off when I make the waiting room, not when I actually hit go live, and I don't know, I need to fuss with it. I guess that's not a bad thing, because when you guys get the alert, you can just click on the waiting room and it tells you exactly when I'm gonna do that stream. I just wish it would do what Twitch does, where it goes off when I start the stream. But yes, if you want to know when I go live, my Discord will ping you. But it's better for Twitch than YouTube. The YouTube one is a bit finicky. But you guys, while it's here, like, I want to see like your art and know what you guys are up to. You are allowed to have a little yap in there if you'd like. But yeah, I need to chat with you guys more. I like talking with you guys. This is silly. It's like my Discord server. Can I confess something to you guys? Can I confess something? I'm really shy to talk in my own Discord server. It's weird. I just feel really shy. I don't want it to just be a place where you guys get pinged. I want to like have a community. I really want to do stuff, but I like go to like sometimes like maybe I could hop in VC and have a little chit chat with y'all, like well you know directly. But I'm like oh no I don't know. I get really shy. That's why I don't chat much. I don't know what to say. I'm like, what do you guys want to hear from me there? I feel like I tell you everything. This is the problem is I feel like I tell you guys everything that like you're privy to know during the streams, and then I think like is it, you know, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm still learning to be a content creator. I don't know. I've never really thought about the difference between whole series and individual book reviews. I feel like with the Hollow Boys, it might be better to do the whole series because apparently they get better. And like the first one I am enjoying. I have some gripes with it, but like no book is perfect. But overall, I think it is a good book. It's not for everyone though. I think that's why I want to do the full series. To just say like, because I know some people are going to be like, I'm not enjoying this, but I'm on my dark romance kick at the moment. It's a very dark romance, but it's good. I like it. I like the dark academia vibes. Co-working while writing. If you guys want to do another co-work stream, we can do that. I don't think I want to do one right. I mean, I could do it here, but the problem is that I have to like change everything. It's not good. I don't want it. This is us doing a SMR stream. I'll probably do. The problem is I don't want to like fill up all my donathon days with co-working streams. I want to do more exciting stuff. Oh, there was that horror game I wanted to try, but I want to look at the reviews because I only heard one guy talk about it, and the game might be shit. What's it called? I was like, birds watching. This was it. Oh, it's on sale. It's like super cheap. Very positive. It's a horror game called Birds Watching. I think we'll play this week. Heck, I will buy it now. Why not? And we will play that sometime next week. I agree. Let me go. I'm on Steam. There you go. We're gonna play a spooky game sometime next week. Don't know when. It's probably like Monday or something, depending if I get the job. If I don't, I might be a bit depressed and I might have to take a day or two off, guys. But if I do get it, we'll do a celebration. We'll do some sort of celebration if I get the job. I don't know what that will be. Yeah. Also, I need to check Donathon. We may have funded my next incentive. Let me see how far away we are actually. Hang on. Let me do some. The charge from Apple? Weird. Okay, anyway, sorry, just looking. Well, it's my money. I want to check something with a Donathon. I want to see if we've hit our next goal. As I've said, there, all of the art goals will be fulfilled after debut because I want to use my new design. So, yeah. Also, you guys are allowed to pick a commission, and no one has done that yet. I got one suggestion from Freak. You funded it ages ago. LiveSup chooses a safe for work commission. Is there anything you want to see of me? Like, you guys, you funded that ages ago, but I didn't get anyone tell me what they wanted. I couldn't even do like a poll for it. As I was going to set up a poll and get a list of suggestions, but I got one. That does not a community decide. So if you have any suggestions out of you grilling meat, I'm just thinking of that clip of Mark Zuckerberg smoking meats. We're just out here smoking these. I could do that if you guys want that. I could get that recreated. Or what about that? It's not for me to. I can't suggest them for these. But what about that one where it's like autism and damn, my boy can work a grill. uh, yeah, I have a site for work. We funded it forever ago, like ages ago. Livestock Choosers Commission, but I never got any suggestions for what you guys wanted for me to commission, so I haven't commissioned anything. One is at least. I don't know what you're referring to, but okay, nuclear. Is that in the? I've already seen the one clip. Is it from the smoking meats video? I've already seen the clip of him going smoking meats. I don't know if it went on longer. It makes me giggle. Um, 1,500. So let me do some mathematics. Because the next one is not safe work with a I've made one suggestion. One is the loneliest number, at least democratic as it turns out. Oh, I'm stupid. I think Freak suggested it. It was like me riding a skateboard or something. Yeah, but I will get a spicy one because you funded the not safe for work solo one. So, like, yeah, but this is the safe for work one. I never got anything for that. The not safe for work one, I guess you guys could. I wasn't gonna take suggestions, but if you guys want to suggest stuff for that one too, that's I'm not opposed to it. Um, yeah, if you want. So there's going to be a spicy one. There's going to be two. There was a safe for work, but I never got suggestions for the safe for work one. Um, but we funded the not safe for work solo a little while ago. How about a cool new outfit? I have spent enough money on designs. That's a no. Unless you mean I just like commission me in like a cute like something I like get from Pinterest or something, but I'm not commissioning any design. So sorry. But if you guys want me in like a like casual Lulu, I could commission like an art piece like that. The safe for work could be like POV like coffee date with Lulu or something. I'm not opposed to that. I've got plenty of artist friends who I could commission to draw that. Yeah. But it's just funny that you said cool new outfit when I this will be me in my new outfit because I said this is after. I just think that's funny, Batch. I was like, so I'm gonna get these after when guys get to see my really cool new outfit. It's all these commissions will be fulfilled after debut, and my really awesome new outfit. You're like, what if you get out for commission of a cool new outfit? Guys, I love you, but oh my god. Okay, I have to do maths, so be nice to me. Because I need to figure out if I need to chat with my old VTuber friend, who's my little sacrificial lamb, as I called him. Um, do we have enough to get that one? I think I have said who it is. But maybe not, so I'm not going to say just in case. But if I have, sorry, it's not a secret. I just can't remember if I'm decided to keep it a secret or not. I think I have said who it is. We could do a coffee date. If you guys want the safe for work to be like POV, you're on a coffee date with Lulu, I'm happy to do that. I really like you know, like Ako or someone, Kyo maybe, Kyo Mama. I've got plenty of artist friends who would be happy to draw that. Plenty of buddies. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so we need to go. I wish Throne would show me D2 USD. Let me just quickly do a calculation. Oh my god, why did you do that? Turn. This is a really weird ASMR stream. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure this out for our donathon. How far away are we from our next goal? Because it's tricky to do. So the current donor is 900. It's insane. You guys are amazing. You guys are so cool. I know I'm like, oh, please donate, but like, we've already funded so much. I just would like to get this one so I can send it to Irie because I can't. So that is that. Hang on, I'm not actually. I'm gonna just use chat as a little clipboard. Calculator. And do plus 5, 6. We're still a bit away from the not safe for work one. It's about we're under 200 off though. Yeah. So we're about 190 away. $190 away from the next goal. If you guys wanted an update. Also, if you want to know what our goals are, if you're new, there is a chat command on Twitch in the title, and it should be in the description on YouTube. If you guys want to check them out, as well as our incentives. I need to get your doodles done as well. I have not forgotten, don't worry. If you've donated enough to get a scuffed doodle from me, I have not forgotten. I'm just so, guys, I'm so tired. I'm so busy. Do you know, I have to be real. I have to be 100 with you all. It is very tiring to do a donathon for a new VTuber model and pay for assets while you're also gunning for a new job, for your like big girl IRL job, and also writing a book. I don't want to complain. I am a very privileged individual. I have a good life. I have a roof over my head. I have food in my stomach. I have wonderful friends. I have a wonderful community of my wonderful livestock. But I am very tired at the moment. I have a lot going on. Your girl is exhausted. I will be kind to myself though. I did a bit of self-care last week. I got my nails done. I've been treating myself. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the head pats. Get your vacation. I can't go on vacation if I'm getting a new job. I'd love to go on vacation. That would be so nice. Like a proper, like, go on a trip out of, like, where I currently live, whether in New Zealand or outside of it. That would be so nice, guys. Getting rest is fine. I know, but I want to fund my new model, and I took rest already. I wanna do things. I wanna make you guys proud, and everyone else proud. There's other stuff going on behind the scenes too that I don't need to discuss, because it's like my personal life, but it's also, I don't want to have a pity party. I don't like pity marketing. Thank you, Portia. I'm just very like, oh my goodness. Everything happened at once. I was like, I'm in a good place where I can like do a donathon to fund a new VTube model and all this stuff, and then it's like, here's a million things you've got to deal with, girl. And I'm like, okay. Oh my goodness. It's my chicken something. This is very cute artwork. I'm going to send this. Hang on. This is very cute artwork. I'm just going to put it here. I'm like, and I'm making a visual novel too. It's another thing I'm doing. I'm doing all this, and I can't even get a Switch 2 and play Pacopia. Feel sorry for me. Anyway, yeah, I said I was gonna go, but we keep yapping. I like talking to you guys. Yeah, We'll do something tomorrow. I mean, we could play that horror game tomorrow. I don't know how long it is. It might not be like a one and done kind of episode. Um, Maybe I'll see what's going on with Yep Yep first. If we're gonna play that on, I assume, Sunday. Um, if not, maybe I'll do a horror game tomorrow and Cult of the Lamb Sunday, and I'll do like a big stream for Cult of the Lamb. And we'll sit, we'll get comfy, and we'll do lots of culting. It'll be fun. Oh, I haven't made Portia in the game yet. I'll have to make Portia when we get another cultist. Mm, mm. I'm thinking about Sev again. I think Sev's away on a trip at the moment. Get me in. Yeah. Do I have the pig? Is there a pig? I'm sure there's a pig avatar. I wonder if I have it. It must be. Apparently there's a kiwi bird. I want to find the kiwi bird. I'm a kiwi. I feel obligated. I'm not a kiwi. I feel like sometimes I think about like if you're a VTuber and you're an animal, you like sometimes think about like what you would be if you weren't. Like I'm a sheep. Sometimes I think about like I should have become like a New Zealand native just to be like I like there's a lot of bird VTubers, but I've never seen like a kiwi bird VTuber. I don't know how you would like do that design though on like an anime. I mean, not all VTubers have to be like anime girls, but you know what I mean. Like if I wanted to like a kimono Mimi, like would I just give myself like a really long nose? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, because Kiwis, Gary, thank you for the follow. Thank you for becoming livestock. You know what I mean? Like would I just have like a really big beak? I don't know, because like bird VTubers usually have like think about like you like Kiara is like a phoenix in Hololive, and she has like the orange hair which communicates. Oh, intro. Hello, my name is Lulu. I am a butcher sheep VTuber. I like all things a little bit spooky, a little bit cozy. I'm currently doing an ASMR stream as I am currently holding my 3.0 donathon for my new VTuber model. We're currently 68% through my second deposit to my mama. If you would like to contribute this stream, I will happily do some triggers for you if you would like, as I really, really want to fund it. But if you just want to sit back and relax while I talk into my microphone, that is fine too. But it's lovely to have you here if you're new. I find new people when I do ASMR find me. I guess people must like troll the category when they maybe are trying to go to sleep or something. Mm. As I was saying, but like a bird, like as I was saying, like Kiara, she has like the big feathers in her hair, right? And like the fiery hair, or like what's like another, or like Inna and like Niji, she's like a bird, and she has like the feathers on her head, like her big like head feathers, and she has like the wings. So it's like she's like bird, but like I'm not sure what bird Inna is supposed to be. I think she's just like an angel bird thing, but like Kiara's a phoenix, right? And I'm like, how would you make like a kiwi? Because kiwi are just like they look like coconuts. I don't know how I'd do that, but I feel like that would be kind of cool if I wasn't a sheep VTuber. I'd be a kiwi because that's where I'm from. Oh, I can't get the mooncave stuck out of my head. It's such a good song, guys. Please watch the Gorillas video. It deserves 1 million views because it was a giant middle finger to AI. It's very good. I want more people to make more beautiful art, human made art. I keep forgetting one of our incentives if we get there. It's very far away as a karaoke. And a song covers our top one if we get there. I had a song I thought about that I wanted to cover, and I can't remember what it was. It's like one I've been listening to lately. I was like, this would be a really good song to cover as, like, to do a VTube cover. What was it? Let me look at my Please Don't Play Spotify because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know, I'm just thinking of like recent songs that I've listened to. I can't remember. I cannot remember at all, my friends. I'll do some more. Try again. If you... I will get better at this, I will learn, but this is only my second ASMR stream. Just leave at my desk now. Good, if you guys are tired, as I said, I might have to head off in a bit. But yeah, I said I'd do this. Good night, Busha. Thank you for stopping by. So watch, yeah. It'll either be Cult of Lamb or that horror game, Birds Watching, tomorrow. I haven't done a spooky game in a while, and I want to do more spooky games. Hydrate. I've gotten so many hydrate routines, but I don't have water with me. I'll have a big chug of water when streamings. I think that would be good. But yeah. I mayhaps should head off myself, actually. But thank you all for stopping by. Yeah, I will be live again tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. It will be later. It will either be the afternoon or the evening. Probably not this late if I do it. But I will be live tomorrow on Twitch and YouTube, with my normal mic, not the beautiful binaural one. Yeah. Again, I'm not sure what we're gonna play, but we're gonna do something, and we're gonna do more donathon stuff. It's gonna be real fun. Once again, guys, I'm sorry I keep plugging it. I feel so annoying. I feel like a broken record, but this is very important to me. So if you have considered donating, please do so now. I got a beautiful model whip back from my new mama, and it was absolutely breathtaking. I almost cried, and I really want to be able to show you guys it. I want to be able to pay them for all of their hard work that they've been putting in so far. So it would be really lovely if you could help me out with that. I can't do it without you, so if you would be so kind. But again, I understand we live in a pretty rough time, so please do not feel guilty if you cannot as well. I do want to assure you of that, as much as I am saying please do. Do not put yourself in a financial strain so I can LARP as a sheep on the internet. You don't need to do that. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna head off. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of writing stuff on my book. Would you guys like a stream where I talk about what I'm currently working on? Jesus Christ, that was loud. So no, I didn't mute it. I don't know how to mute that. I'm so sorry if you're here for the ASMR. I tried everything. That was probably such a fucking jump scare. I have it. I don't know how to mute it. Throne, you need to make that easier. That's ridiculous. I don't know what to do. I fully don't know what to do. I don't know how to do that. If you have any triggers before I go, Sorrel, please let me know. But as I was saying, that's what you wanted. Oh yeah, so I'm working on a thing at the moment. Would you guys like a stream where I just like yap about it? Like, do you want to know what I'm working on? Again, I want to keep it a little bit separate from my VTubing, and I get a bit self-conscious about sharing too much because I don't want to turn into the internet's next Milo Winter. But it is very important to me and having a lot of fun, and I think it would be a nice thing to do. But if you guys like don't, it won't be like I'm not like shilling it because I don't even know if I want to like publish what I'm working on. But if you guys just want to like hear me talk about it, do let me know. I could explain because it's kind of weird what I'm working on. It's I'd like to kind of give you guys a bit of like the backstory to it, but it would be kind of an odd stream. But I could do it. We could have a little yap, and I could show you some like stuff about the characters, and we could have a little talk. And if you are a writer yourself or working on anything, I won't mind if you share. I'd like to do more stuff with like storytelling because it's very important to me. Again, that probably wouldn't be with the ASMR mic. Anyway, yeah, that sound is so annoying. I'm so sorry if you're like falling asleep to this and then suddenly that big cha-ching. Thank you for testing it, Swirl, but again, I don't know how to mute that. I have it muted and OBS thrown. Sort your shit out. Anyway, I'm gonna head off for the evening. But thank you all so much for stopping by. I'm still getting used to how to do the whole ASMR thing, but hopefully I get better at it because this is quite fun. I like doing these low-key streams. Maybe they'll become a regular Friday thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like Friday ASMR night and we can all just sit there and maybe I can get like proper trigger redeems set up like after donathon, so you don't have to donate physical money. You can like just do channel points. That would be nice. But right now I am on the grind. It never stops. Grind set mindset. Okay, my loves. I'm going to head off for the evening. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, night, time zone, whatever it is for you. I will be back tomorrow. I haven't figured out what it's going to be yet, but I'm sure we will have fun regardless. If you are one of the newbies, thank you so much. There was quite a lot of newbies today, so welcome to the butchery. I'd like to have you here, so we'd love to see you again. And I'm going to head off. All right. I love you guys. Okay. Bye.